Hello everyone, welcome to ShailajaIAS and welcome to the PYQ Decoder course. I am Subash. Today we are continuing with the class 7 of the geography. Today we'll see the important themes with respect to Indian geography and agriculture linked to the geographical topics. Chalo, we'll begin. So in the section 1 with respect to Indian geography, we'll see Indian physiography and Indian drainage system, that is rivers and its tributaries where questions have been asked, mountains, all the physiographical features of India we will see. Okay, all the important features, the mountain system, the plateau, okay, the Vindhya ranges, the western Ghats, the eastern Ghats, the coastal belt, all this becomes important. And in the physiography, the erosional landforms, the depositional landforms within India, what we studied in theoretical geography is asked as an application in UPSC questions. So in these two important themes, we'll see where are the micro units and where are the UPSC is asking in which areas from Indian physiography and Indian features of geography. So we'll see the first question. With reference to ancient India, consider the following pairs. So ancient places and which river. Historical physiography. Historical places linked with which river. Where are these places and located on which river or river banks. So Asmaka, Godavari, yes. Kamboja, Vipas, is it? Kamboja is in Hindu Kush region. Vipas, Bias, okay, is in Punjab region. This is wrong. Avanti, is it Mahanadi? Mahanadi comes in Odisha region. However, Avanti is near the Narmada Chambal in central India. So, this is also wrong. Sarayu, Kosala, okay. Ramayana. Kosala capital where Sarayu river flows. So 1 and 4, 2 pairs are correct here and 2 pairs are wrong. Normally there are 5-6 questions like this where 4 statements are asked, 2 will be swapped and 2 will be right. At least out of 4-5 questions, 2-3 will be like this. So at the end, after you go with all the knowledge, if you have this kind of questions and if you have no idea, if you attempt say 4-5 questions and go with 2 pair, at least 2 or 3 will be right based on historical analysis of the UPSC paper. It's not guaranteed that in 2026 you will come with the positive marks, but historically if you see it's a calculated risk you can take where out of 4-5 questions, 2-3 questions will have 2 pair. Provided there will be flip-flop or 2, at least one option is wrong, then normally, and one option is right normally, it means 2 pairs is giving right and 2 pairs UPSC is making deliberately wrong. There you can end up getting net positive marks. Even if 1 or 2, okay, is right out of 4 questions. Say 2 questions is right out of 5 questions, net you will get plus 2 marks. If another 3 goes wrong also, net you will get plus 2 marks. At end only, once you apply your knowledge, you apply all your history knowledge, mapping, and then if you have any questions left that you have to attempt because you attempted less and you will not cross the cutoff, then you can use this where you will gain extra plus 2, plus 4 marks, which is very crucial to clear that end of the cutoff, right? You might be scoring around 80 to 85, 85 to 87. If you want that extra 4-5 marks, then you can take this calculated risk. But go with the knowledge, do the mapping. Mapping plays crucial role in geography, history with respect to locations, historical geography also. So here 2 pair. Asmaka is in Godavari, Kosala, Sarayu are correct. Kamboja is in Hindu Kush region, the northern region, not in the Punjab where Vipas or Bias river flows. Avanti is near the Narmada Chambal in central India. However, here the river Mahanadi is in Odisha, the eastern part of India, right? Next question. With reference to the Himalayan rivers joining the Ganga downstream, downstream of Prayagraj from west to east. Prayagraj, UP, right? From west to east, which one of the following sequences is correct? So, Ganga is flowing, its tributaries are flowing and joining, okay? With reference to Himalayan rivers joining the Ganga downstream of Prayagraj, after Prayagraj, okay? From west to east, which one of the following sequence is correct? Asked in 2024 drainage system. Gagra, Gomati, Gandak, Kosi from west to east joining rivers. Gomati, Gagra, Gandak, Kosi. Okay, the eastern part is, I know, Kosi. So this one, I'll keep it. This two statement is wrong. Okay, and the western part which will join after the Prayagraj is Gomati. So this also will be wrong. So option will be Gomati. If you have done mapping, revise and know the western tributaries, eastern tributaries, which rivers are joining which one, you will gain 3 to 4 marks easily in UPSC. Okay, sorry, 2 to 3 questions right. That means 4 to 6 marks easily in UPSC. So Gomati from west, then Gagra, then Gandak, then Kosi. Okay, the sequence of left bank tributaries of Ganga are from west to east is Ram Ganga, Gomati, Gagra, Gandak, Buri Gandak, Bhagamati, and finally Kosi. See, in the examination, I know from the east it is Ram Ganga, Gomati, at the last it is Kosi. Even if you know that much, you will be able to answer here. So answer will be option B. Important is the theme drainage system, my friends. Physiography, Indian physiography, the places and river bank that a place is situated in. Next, the tributaries of the river, asked in 2024. Next, again physiography. Okay. Dhurandhar, Malwa, Narmada. Waterfall, region, river. Okay. Asked in 2024. This kind of match the following where 3 columns are given is a new trend in UPSC. Okay. 2 columns were earlier asked, now 3 columns. You have to match the first column with second and third one. So we'll see Dhurandhar, Malwa, Narmada, Undru, Chota Nagpur, Subandreka river. You have to know the region and whether the river flows in that region also with respect to that waterfalls. River, its waterfall, and whether that region is correct with respect to the waterfall. Gerusoppa, Western Ghats, Netravati. Gerusoppa is Sharavati river. So this is wrong. Undru, waterfall, Chota Nagpur, Subandreka. Yes, this is correct. Again, mapping plays an important. Dhurandhar, Malwa, Narmada. Not Malwa region. This is also wrong. Only pair 2 is correct. Pair 1, Dhurandhar is in Mahakoshar, Jabalpur. Not Malwa region. And row 3 is incorrect because Gerusoppa is Sharavati river, not Netravati river. So here only one pair is correct. Out of 4, 2. Out of 3 statements, 1 pair. If you are able to see that at least one statement is wrong and one statement is right, generally it will be 1 pair. If you have seen both the statements are right, generally it will go towards none of the above. See, these are all the inferences you apply after extensively doing UPSC PYQs and analyzing the options, how UPSC examiner is setting the options. So if you are able to see the pattern, analyze, okay, this is where you pick it up while doing PYQs. Clear? Yeah, 1 pair. It's just like learning a bike or learning a car. First you will fall. First you will see, you will not be able to figure it out. But once you learn to balance, once you learn to see the options, how he is setting the trap, once you understand the language, the examiner's mind, then you will be able to, it's not guesswork, but logically understand and come to the answer in UPSC 2026 in the examination. Even with that pressure, you will be able to answer. Okay. Not every statement will be known, not every question's options will be known, but still you will be able to answer simply because you have done PYQs thoroughly and you have read it properly. Then how many of the statements given below are correct? Again, river systems, okay, the waterfalls, and where this river system ends with. Jhelum River passes through, so again, okay, the drainage system. Jhelum River passes through Ular Lake. See, Indus and its tributaries always asked with respect to Bias River came, okay, with respect to Indus River system, question is coming, every year one question is coming. Krishna River directly feeds Kolleru Lake. Okay, here you have to have very specific knowledge. Meandering of Gandak River forms Kanwar Lake. So you have to know the lake and the river which it feeds. Jhelum passes through Ular Lake. Yes, this is correct. Krishna River directly feeds Kolleru Lake. No, its tributaries feeds, not Krishna River directly. Meandering of Gandak River from Kanwar Lake. Yes, this is also correct. Here 1 and 3 or 2 pairs are correct. So statement 2 is incorrect. Why? Kolleru is between the Krishna and Godavari deltas and it is fed by rivulets. Okay, for example, Budemur, okay, Budameru, Tamileru, these rivers, not the Krishna directly. Jhelum River passes through Ular Lake, correct? And meandering of Gandak River from Kanwar Lake. Statement 1 and 3 are right. However, statement 2 is wrong. Next, asked is mountain range comparisons of India. Okay, in Indian Physiography, mountain system. Amarkantak Hills, confluence of Vindhya and Sahyadri ranges. Okay, Amarkantak, Madhya Pradesh. Okay, Vindhya and Sahyadri is Western Ghats, right? Not in the central part of India. This is given wrong, clearly. Okay, you have to have little idea of the geography. Amarkantak Hills, Vindhya and Satpura, not Sahyadri. So, Amarkantak, here wrong. Biligiri Rangana Hills, okay, Tiger Reserve in Karnataka, easternmost part of Satpura range. Is it true? It's confluence of the Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Kerala, where we cross from Western Ghats to Eastern Ghats. Again wrong. Sheshachalam Hills, we know with respect to Red Sanders, if we have watched movie Pushpa, we know Sheshachalam Hills is in Andhra Pradesh. Southernmost part of Western Ghats, is it true? Is it southernmost parts of Western Ghats? No, again wrong. Here, you are able to see how he is deliberately, okay, giving the regions of these places wrong. So, here, none of the above. Okay, none of the above is the answer. All the 3 statements are wrong. Amarkantak Hills is between Vindhya and Satpura ranges. Okay, Satpura is given here. Bridge between Eastern and Western Ghats, Biligiri Rangana Hills, and Sheshachalam Hills is eastern parts of, okay, eastern part or Eastern Ghats of Andhra Pradesh, not Western Ghats. So, all the 3 statements are wrong. I hope this is clear. Next, asked with respect to marshland that was in news in 2023, the coastal features. See, Indian Physiography, all the features have been asked in UPSC. Which one of the following is the best example of repeated falls in sea level, giving rise to present day extensive marshland? Bhitarkanika mangrove. You have to know the options also because questions might arise out of the options in 2026. Marakanam salt pans, Naupada swamp, run of Kutch. Okay, this has been contested with Pakistan also with respect to run of Kutch. It was in news. Okay, due to repeated rise and fall in sea level, this Kutch region came above the sea level after partition, and there was, okay, claim with respect to both India and Pakistan. However, India got the rights of run of Kutch. So this was in news in geopolitics. Also, IR also linked with geography with respect to marshland and sea level. Run of Kutch was once an extension of Arabian Sea. tectonic uplift and repeated sea level changes that dropped in sea level transformed it into a vast salt marsh. So answer here is runoff Kutch. But go through the important other regions also, other options also, and its features. Some are salt swamps, some are mangroves. Okay, know its features, because questions will come from those options, because questions have been set previously with respect to those options also. That's why they have taken in the options in this question. Next, ports, Indian infrastructure. Okay, economic geography of India. How many of the following pairs are correctly matched? Kamrajar Port, first major port in India registered as company. Yes. Okay. Mundra Port, largest privately owned port in India. Yes, Mundra Port is the largest privately owned. Visakhapatnam Port, largest container port in India. No, it is JN. Okay. Jawaharlal Nehru, JNPT. So here, two pairs, only two pairs are correct, asked 2023. JNPT, also called Nhava Sheva, is the largest container port in India, not Visakhapatnam. JNPT in Mumbai. So, option 1, option 2, both two statements are correct. Third statement is wrong. Answer is two pairs. Clear? See the themes. Important in physiogeography where he has asked, in Indian economic geography where he has asked. So, revise on those themes thoroughly. Gandikota Canyon. Okay, this is one of the physical features formed due to flowing river canyons, right? Gandikota Canyon of South India was created by which of the following rivers? Manjira, Tungabhadra, Pennar, Kaveri. Okay. Features, river and its feature is a recurring theme. It can be the northern rivers or the southern rivers. Here, it's a direct answer, which is Pennar. Pennar forms a beautiful scenic, okay, Gandikota Canyon in Telangana. So, the Grand Canyon of India is formed by Pennar River cutting through the Eramala Hills in Kadapa district of Andhra Pradesh. Okay, sorry, I told Telangana, it's in Andhra Pradesh. Kadapa district of Andhra Pradesh, Pennar River flows. Okay, Gandikota Canyon in South India is in Pennar River in Kadapa district of Andhra. Now, we are seeing with respect to again, see the theme has been asked in 2022, again it was repeated in 24. Which one of the following pairs given above is correctly matched? The mountain peaks and the location. Namcha Barwa, Garhwal Himalaya, which are the Himalayas and where this peak is located. Okay. Nanda Devi, Kumahon Himalaya. Nokrek, Sikkim Himalaya. Nokrek, okay, it's in Meghalaya, not Sikkim. Okay. Statement 3 is wrong. Nanda Devi, Kumaon Himalaya, correct. Namcha Barwa, it's not Garhwal Himalaya. Namcha Barwa is in the Assam Tibet region. Nanda Devi, Kumaon, Uttarakhand. Namcha Barwa is not in Garhwal region, but it's in the Assam Tibet region. Nokrek is the highest point in Garo Hills. Okay. Garo, Kasi, Jaintia, all these hills comes in Meghalaya. Here, only one pair is right or second option is right. Two only. Okay. Himalayan peaks, the ranges which it comes in, also it's one of the important theme, micro theme asked in UPSC every year, my friends. So make sure you map the mountain ranges, the passes and the important peak in those ranges. Clear? Next, again asked with respect to drainage, river pattern and drainage, recurring themes. Okay, here he has asked reservoirs and states. He might give next in 2026 3 tables. Okay, reservoirs or dams, which rivers and which state. So 3 he can ask to match the following, giving 3 columns. So be ready for those kind of questions. How many pairs are not correctly matched? Please read the question carefully also. Not, he is asking which is correctly matched. No, he is asking which is not correctly matched. Ghataprabha, Telangana, not correctly matched because Ghataprabha is in Karnataka. Yes, not matched. Gandhi Sagar, Madhya Pradesh. Gandhi Sagar is in Madhya Pradesh. Yes, correct. So it is matched. He is asking not correctly matched. Next, Indra Sagar, Andhra Pradesh. No, Indra Sagar is again in Madhya Pradesh. Gandhi Sagar and Indra Sagar. Again, this is wrong. So it is not correctly matched. Maithon, Chhattisgarh. No, it is in Jharkhand. So Maithon is also not correctly matched. Here, 1, 3, 4 are wrong and therefore not correctly matched. Only 3 pairs. Gandhi Sagar is in Madhya Pradesh, which is correct. Except that other 3 pairs are not correctly matched. So answer here is not only 1 pair but only 3 pair. So read the question and see what is asked. He's not asking correctly matched, he's asking not correctly matched. So I hope this is clear. Again, monuments, historical geography, okay? Historical geography, Buddhist, and Jaina and Hindu caves, okay, temples, ancient and medieval India linked with, okay, rivers, river valley systems, asked in 2021. So we'll see, my friends. Ajanta caves, Wagora river gorge, Sanchi stupa, Chambal river gorge, Pandulena, Narmada river gorge, Amaravati, Godavari river gorge. Which one of the following statements is correct? Okay, you need to have mapped it. You need to know the rivers on which all these important cave systems are located. Here, answer is Ajanta caves, Wagora river gorge. And if you simply observe, okay, this is the logical way of deducting through you using options. Narmada river, main river, Chambal river, main river, Godavari river, all main rivers where you can easily swap the options. But if you see Wagora river, have you heard of it? No. Wagora, you have not heard of it. And if examiner is giving one of the tributary river which you have not read, that means that chance of getting the answer, okay, probability of it being the answer is more. It's all about probability, maths. This Narmada river can easily be swapped. Chambal river you will remember and easily be swapped. It's in news. Godavari river you can easily swap. However, Ajanta caves, if you are specifically mentioning Wagora river, which you have not studied and which is not a main river, the probability of that becoming the answer, why examiner will take painstakingly to find Wagora river and put it here. He can put any other main river, right? Tapi river he can put. He can put Yamuna river. Why Wagora river? Based on that logic, this is the option. If you have no knowledge at all, then finally you have to analyze the options. Sanchi is near Betwa river, Kin Betwa. Okay, Sanchi Stupa. Pandulena is Godavari, not Narmada. And Amaravati is in the bank of Krishna. So they have been swapped. All are main rivers, but option A is very specific river, Wagora river gorge. So here option A is correct. Now Indus, already I told you, Indus and its river systems is a favorite topic of UPSC where questions are coming. With reference to Indus river system, which one of the following 4 rivers, 3 of them pour into one of them, which joins the Indus directly. Okay, directly. Among the following, which one is such a river that joins the Indus directly? Okay, Indus, Jhelum, Ravi, Beas, Chenab, Sutlej. It's 5 tributaries. Punjab, land of 5 rivers, right? which is the river that takes all the river and join the Indus directly. If you have mapped, you will be knowing it is Sutlej. Okay, it was a direct question asked in 2026 based on the drainage patterns of the river systems of India. Jhelum and Ravi join the Chenab, and Chenab joins the Sutlej, which Sutlej directly finally joins Indus at Mithankot. So here answer is Sutlej. Map the important river systems properly, its tributaries properly. If you have done that, 2 to 3 questions you will be able to answer when UPSC asks in 2026 as well. Clear? Next, with respect to rivers of Eastern Ghats again asked in 2021. Which one of the following rise from the Eastern Ghats? Okay, the Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats. Brahmani, Nagavalli, Subarnrekha, Vamsadhara. You know, Subarnrekha and Vamsadhara is in Chota Nagpur region. Chota Nagpur Plateau. So they are not Eastern Ghats river. So your answer will be, Brahmani is in Odisha. Subarnrekha is in Odisha. So this rise from Chota Nagpur, Brahmani river, Odisha, and Subarnrekha river, Odisha. So these two are not. If you eliminate 1 and 3, you will be able to get the answer here 2 and 4. Nagavalli, Vamsadhara originates in the Eastern Ghats of Odisha. However, Brahmani, Subarnrekha originate from the Chota Nagpur region, Chota Nagpur Plateau. So mapping again is important. Here Nagavalli and Vamsadhara is rising from Eastern Ghats. Brahmani river, Subarnrekha river is from Chota Nagpur region. Clear? With reference to India, Didwana, Kuchaman, Sargol and Katu are the names of glaciers. Important theme. Mangrove areas. Bhitarkanika we saw mangrove, Sundarban mangrove. Ramsar sites. Important theme. Okay. That too last 2-3 years if any new Ramsar sites are added. Important. Then saline lakes. These are all the saline lakes located in Rajasthan, okay, the region of Rajasthan, the Thar desert, where prominent salt saline lakes are located. Didwana, Kuchman, Sargol and Khatu. Asked in 2021 again with respect to features, okay, features, landforms created by various factors of Earth. The rivers, the water, the glaciers, the arid region, all these landforms he is asking. Again, physiography. Siachen Glacier is situated to the, okay, Siachen Glacier, okay, one of the important glacier where our armed forces also have checkpost. One of the toppest or highest region where armed forces are deployed also. East of Aksai Chin, east of Leh, north of Gilgit, okay, Gilgit is in POK, north of Nubra Valley. So again physiography where this glacier is located. This glacier is located in north of Nubra Valley. Nubra river originates from Siachen. The glacier lies in the eastern Karakoram range directly north of the Nubra Valley. Okay, Nubra Valley flows down like this valley river and Siachen Glacier is here and it feeds the Nubra River. So Nubra River is flowing like this, then north of Nubra River is the Siachen Glacier. Siachen Glacier. Asked in 2020, my friends. Clear? Mapping. Now we'll see the another important theme very quickly asked in UPSC, where agriculture and geographical topics are interlinked. So crops, irrigation and productivity with respect to crops, with respect to world geography linked with Indian geography, world agricultural linked with Indian agriculture questions are also coming. Turmeric production in India asked in 2025. Okay, with respect to turmeric IPs, and intellectual properties, GI tags or specific turmerics, varieties grown, all this were in news in 23-24. A question came in 2025. Consider the following statements about turmeric during the year 22-23, my friends, asked in 2025. India is the largest producer and exporter of turmeric in the world. Yes, correct. More than 30 varieties of turmeric are grown in India. Varieties are there, different varieties are grown in turmeric. Yes, more than 30 are grown in India. Maharashtra, Telangana, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu are the major turmeric producing states in India. Correct? If you have studied economic survey, if you have seen with respect to the crops that we have grown in India, the varieties, all these three statements are correct. So answer is 1, 2 and 3. Option D, all the three pairs. India dominates the global market, largest producer and exporter, grows numerous regional varieties, and the southern western states, Maharashtra, Telangana, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu are the primary producers of turmeric in India. All the three statements were correct, asked in 2025. Clear? Again, with respect to comparison of Indian agriculture versus China's agriculture, 2023. India has more arable area than China. This is factually correct because most of the Chinese land, the western region is desert, non-arable due to the Siberian winds blowing from Russia. The proportion of irrigated area is more in India as compared to China. Is it true? No. India is mainly still dependent on rain for its irrigation. So we have not developed irrigated area as much as China. So this is wrong. The average productivity per hectare in Indian agriculture is higher than in China. Again, this statement is wrong. Our productivity, average productivity per acre or per hectare is very less compared to what China grows, what productivity China has. So here answer is only 1. So only one statement is correct. India has around 156 million hectare arable land versus China's around 120 million. Yet China produces more because of highly irrigated areas that are covered, and it is highly productive also. The crop productivity is very high compared to India. So here only one statement is correct and statement 2 is wrong. Statement 3 is also wrong. Clear? Now we'll see the next question asked in 2022. Among the following crops, which one is the most important anthropogenic source of both methane and nitrous oxide? Ecology, agriculture linked to geography. Which one is the crop that produces more methane and nitrous oxide? Options are cotton, rice, sugarcane, wheat. We know rice is the most water guzzling and it also produces methane, anthropogenic, human caused methane and nitrous oxide. It was in news, it was in current affairs, as well as this is one of the issue when we grow rice. So answer is rice. Flooded paddy fields create anaerobic condition for methane production. Okay, this anaerobic bacteria, okay, create methane while making food due to anaerobic, no oxygen condition. While nitrogen fertilizers that we use in paddy fields create nitrous oxide release. So rice is one of the important reason for the anthropogenic emission of methane and nitrous oxide. Next, the question came with respect to agriculture and new technology. System of rice intensification of cultivation, in which alternative wetting and drying of rice fields is practiced, results in reduced seed requirement. Yes, if you are adopting a new SRI, okay, system of rice intensification, reduced seed requirement, reduced methane production, that is what we are focusing on, reduced electricity consumption. If we are pumping less water, okay, alternative wetting and drying of fields, and we are using less water, that means we are using less power for irrigation. So here all the statements are positive and indicating towards a new technology, new method of planting rice to save power, to save seed requirement, and to reduce methane emissions. So here all the three options 1, option 2 and option 3 are correct. SRI avoids permanent flooding, reduces methane production, saving water, electricity and requiring fewer seeds per hectare to grow the rice crop. Here all the three statements are correct. Asked with respect to rice, again here with respect to system of rice intensification, asked in 2022. Now again, with respect to water efficiency, with respect to conservation, with respect to productivity, question theme has been repeated again and again. Among the following, which one is the least water efficient crop? Okay, water efficiency is for 1 liter of water, how much crops will come, or how much kg of crop you can get. For 1 kg of crop to be grown, how much water you need? Sugarcane, pearl millet, sunflower, red gram. See, red gram, pearl millet, sunflower all require moderate to less water. However, sugarcane is a water guzzling crop. After rice, if you see, sugarcane in the among option is the highest water requiring. That is, to grow 1 kg of sugarcane, you need more water, about 20-25 liter of water. To grow 1 kg sugarcane is the highest water intensive, requiring significant irrigation over a long growing season compared to the millets or pulses, which requires very less water. Okay, so in dry region normally you will grow millets, ragi, jowar, all this grown in dry semi-arid regions. Pulse production and its trend, asked in 2020. Okay, India is one of the leading producer of pulses. However, India also imports large quantity of pulses for its consumption needs. That's why this question has been asked in 2020. Pulse production in India, consider the following statements. Black gram, urad, can be cultivated as both Kharif and Rabi crop. Okay, possibility. And yes, grams can be cultivated both in Kharif region and Kharif crop and Rabi season and Kharif season. Green gram or moong alone accounts for nearly half of the pulse production. Okay, during that 2020-21 financial year, it was not green gram but chickpeas. Okay, chickpeas were the accounting for 50% of the pulse production, which is used as a major staple in northern India and in western India, not moong. In the last 3 decades, while the production of Kharif pulses has increased, the production of Rabi pulses has decreased. Nothing as such. In both Kharif season and Rabi season, the production of pulses has increased due to increased irrigation, increased power, okay, increased facilities. The production has increased in both the seasons. So here answer is only one pair or one only. Chickpeas, not green gram, account for half of the production. Rabi pulse production has actually increased in the last 30 years in not only Kharif but Rabi season also. So make sure when you have the economic survey, you go through the specifically agriculture, okay, the important exports linked with agriculture, economical geography becomes very important for 2026 prelims. So here, one pair. Crop and the climate requirement asked, okay. He has given the feature that are the characteristics which are required for this crop, and he has asked which crop requires this. A crop is subtropical in nature. A odd frost is injurious to it. It requires at least 210 frost-free days and 50 to 100 centimeters of rainfall for its growth. A light, well-drained soil capable of retaining moisture is ideally suited for the cultivation of this crop. When you don't require frost, that is, okay, is it jute, tea, sugarcane or cotton? Okay, cotton is such commodity where you don't need frost. If you have frost, cotton will wilt away. So here answer is cotton. This is the very characteristics required and the temperature and the environment and the rainfall required for the growth of cotton. Okay, it's asked in NCERT. Directly it is taken from the NCERT class 8, 9, 10 geography. These are the classic requirements for cotton: high temperature, light 50 to 100 centimeter rainfall, and a long frost-free period of 200 to 210 days. So that's why it is grown in mainly tropical and subtropical regions. Cotton is the answer here. Option A. So this has been the important theme in this session, which we discussed. Two important things: Indian physiography, Indian features, okay, all the physical features, geography which you have studied, we have to apply in Indian case also. All this we have to map it out, and the agriculture, the exports, the human economic geography with respect to India also has to be studied. Next, we'll come up with a new subject. Till then, keep revising, keep studying. All the best.